Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Georgia Highlands College basketball on this Saturday afternoon. Coming to you from the Corral at the Floyd campus of Georgia Highlands College. It's outside of Rome, Georgia. Tony McIntosh with you. We're about 3 minutes away from tip-off. Today's game is going to bring you an action-packed game against the number one seeded team in the conference right now and the number 4 seeded team right now. Of course, we're talking about Georgia, South Georgia State College, sitting comfortably in the number 1 position. The Georgia Highlands Chargers have made their way to number 4 and an opportunity to win out and continue on and being a host to first-round conference play when that gets underway in a couple of weeks. But first, they've got the South Georgia State College basketball team that they've got to get past, and it's going to be a handful. Last time these two teams met on February the 1st, and it was a win for South Georgia State College. And let's see, that score was 84 to 70, or rather 67. Thompson was the top scorer for the Chargers that game. He had 20, but just could not get any production out of the rest of the team. I think a 9-point opportunity and an 8-point. The rest were filled in the 3s and 4s, and just not a good night of shooting, which is very unusual seeing how the Chargers are averaging 81 points a game. But got a nice crowd forming here. It's been preview day at Georgia Highlands College. A lot of folks filtering in and coming in from that event. And so we should have a pretty loud gymnasium here for you this afternoon. We're going to be back as we get things underway here in just a moment. Stick around. It's going to be an exciting afternoon of basketball here from Georgia Highlands College. We'll be back in a moment. So stay right here with the Georgia Highlands Chargers Basketball Network.
This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network. For just $1 a day, you can make a massive impact. To continue improving the GHC athletics program and provide each sport a better chance at winning championships, we offer memberships to the Chargers 365 Club. Your support of the Chargers 365 Club will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships at the competitive level, enhance capital improvements for playing fields, and improve team travel. Your contribution will elevate the student-athlete experience, give the coaches resources to make improvements where they are most needed, and lead the championship level of play in which we can all take pride and enjoy watching together. To make your contribution, go to ghcchargers.com.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So we went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Georgia Highlands College in Rome, Georgia, for today's contest against the Hawks of South Georgia State College and your GHC Chargers. Now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting South Georgia State. At guard, number 1, Justin McCarter. At guard, number 4, Ashton Penniman. At 4, number 11, Andrew Moore. At 4, number 15, Grant Rader. And at guard, number 23, Devin Rainey. And now, the starting lineup for your Chargers. At guard, a freshman from Huntsville, Alabama, number 1, Jordan Johnson. At guard, a sophomore from Alexandria High School, number 3, Jakeem Payne. At guard, a sophomore from South Gwinnett, number 10, Marquin Thompson. At forward, a sophomore from Altoona High School, number 23, Cameron Baldwin. And the other forward, a freshman from Senegal, number 30, Sanyu Osanyu.
And there we go, the starting lineups for the visiting Hawks of South Georgia State College. One of the guards, Justin McCarter, also Ashton Penniman. And the forward is Amin Horde, Grant Raven. The other forward at number 15, number 23, Devon Rainey. And then for your Chargers, Jordan Johnson will be starting at a guard out of Decatur, Alabama. Jakeem Payne, Marquin Thompson, and Cameron Baldwin from Ackworth, just down the road at Altoona High School, and Asanu from Sagal will be the other starter. Baldwin's going to tip it off for the Chargers, and the Hawks get the tip off. Almost had a little tip and go there, but got knocked out of his hands. 3 attempt, no good. And the save is good. They whip it around fast. Another 3, no good. Rebound. It's going to be over the back, and that's going to be Amarin Horde who's going to be called for that violation. That is going to be the first foul of the game, and it's going to be Chargers basketball. They come out in a full court press. Big game for both teams today. South Georgia State College out of Waycross. The Hawks are in first place right now, and the Chargers are in 4th, and they need to stay there. Baldwin's going to get it in the corner. He's going to drive to the lane, and little jumper's good. Chargers need a win today. They knocked off number 3 last week. And a very thrilling game here at the Corral. An alley-oop, and that's going to be no good. Sanu gets the rebound. Here come the Chargers. Johnson over the Baldwin. Looking down inside Osanu. He's going to take a dribble. Gets it over to Payne on the far wing. Kicks it back to Thompson. Thompson had 20 last time these two teams. Oh, not much there, but Asanu gets the rebound and the putback. 4-0 right now. Chargers take an early lead. Rainey puts it back up into the top over the Ravens. Swings it over the far side up to McCarter. Down low. Nowhere to go, but he forces the shot and he gets the 2. That's Rainey. He had to work for that one. Thompson gets double teamed on the far side. Long pass to Baldwin from Payne. Takeaway. And here come the Hawks. Misses, and the putback's good. We're tied at 4, please, and we've got a timeout. A little crash into the wall there. And Rainey is getting up on his own power. But he kind of hit that wall pretty hard after the putback, but Chargers will take it inbound. Johnson gets the inbound from Baldwin. Over to Payne. He's going to bring it up. They're going to clear it out for him. We're 4-4. Payne just wide open. Asanu, he's going to tip it in. I think he was surprised to get the ball from Payne. But they left the lane wide open. You literally could have driven a truck through there. Asanu kind of pressures him to the baseline a little too much there. But he gets tapped for that one. Now coming into the game is going to be Chandler Thompson. And Rainey will sit out. Got to recuperate a little bit from that head-on collision with the wall. McCarter, jumper's good, inside the arc, and we're tied at 6 apiece now. Payne brings it down. South Georgia State, man coverage. Ball's knocked out. It's going to be a turnover, Hawks. They get it. Thompson wipes the backboard and he gets the ball back. Swings it out to Johnson. Johnson to Thompson. Thompson looking for a three. It's there. (9-3). Chargers out in front. Coming out to a good start. You know, you could just kind of feel the energy the Chargers had before this game. Everybody was in a great mood. Here's the three, and that's going to be good by Raven. Tied at 9 apiece, but they just had a little bit of air about them that, I don't know, you felt pretty good about it. Swinging the ball around, good movement. Thompson goes down inside the Baldwin. Baldwin finds traffic, and that's going to be taken away. Anytime you got a 3-on-1 there, that's going to be rebounded by Asanu. And here comes Thompson. Payne's open in the far corner, and it's going to be a little too strong off the back window. He had a little too much oomph on that one. Now South Georgia slowing things down just a little bit. Tied at 9, been back and forth. Bounce pass is going to be Aaron. That one for Thompson. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's an exciting start at the 15:31 mark, tied up 9 apiece right here. This is the Georgia Highlands Chargers Basketball Network.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So we went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
Back at the corral, our first media timeout, 15:31 in the half. And I tell you, these two teams are looking for put an exclamation point on the season, getting ready for the tournament. Chargers trying to hang in there and keep that number 4 position so they can host the first round game. And that's all much the better for them, give the possibility of winning that first round game. And that kind of opens up a lot of opportunity. Josh Cooper checking to the game, trying to get the ball inbound for the Chargers. Nelson gets trapped. Here comes Thompson, splits it. That was a little double dribble out on Nelson. So South Georgia, knowing they've got their hands full, these Chargers are averaging about 81 points a game and grabbing about 38 rebounds per game. And that was one of the things the last time the rebounding was not the tops against South Georgia. The last time they played, they only got like 20, maybe 24 total rebounds. So it was just an off night, seems like, for the Chargers, taking a look at the numbers. Rainey inside. Oh, Asanu with a massive block. He put an exclamation point on that. Nelson gets hacked from behind. And the ball is going to be out on the side here on the home side. Into Cooper. Cooper back to Payne. Well, he tried to go back inside to Cooper. Ball's taken away, but a foul by Nelson. So inbound in front of the Hawks bench. Each team with 2 fouls. Penniman with the basketball, wanting to go down inside, but he has to swing it over to Rainey. Back to Penniman. Nearly taken away. Nelson got a hand on it. That's going to go back over to Horde. He's got 2 in the shot clock. He's going to take the jumper, and wow, he just gets it in. And it's a 12-9 game, South Georgia State. Chai Shannon getting up off the bench and headed to the scorer's table. He can put some excitement in the game really fast. Long 3 and off the front of the iron. Everybody was colored up, and that's the only thing Nelson had to do. I don't think he got as much oomph behind it. That's twice I've said I've used oomph today. 3 more times and you can use it today once you hear that. But anyway, I don't think he had as much on that shot as he needed to. Penniman gets it over to Rainey. Rainey hits the ground again. He has just been all over. He's been on the ground twice. That time a courtesy of a foul. And he's going to go to the line to shoot. And now the second shot, and that's going to be good. All right, checking in, McCarter comes back into the game. South Georgia travels pretty well. They've got a nice little group of fans here from the school. Shannon getting it into Payne, and he's going to swing it over to Nelson. He brings it across the timeline. It's 14-9. Shannon goes over Payne. Now Thompson. Thompson gets a nice screen, and the shot's no good. Cooper battled for it and lost it. Bounced around his hands, and then South Georgia came up with it. Left on the corner, wide open, no good. And everybody goes up for it. And they're going to say Payne knocked it out. Isaiah Logan coming into the game. He's going to give Thompson a breather. The inbound and tip, no good. And then finally the double tip. Now South Georgia kind of pushing ahead here, lengthening that lead. Well, okay, we're not going to call that. All right. Running into the, no, we got a whistle down low, and that's going to be on, call that on Raven. Dawson Eaton coming into the game now for the Hawks. He's going to relieve Raven. Nelson gets a little room. The jumper's no good. Got to have those shots there. And last time, again, Chargers were not rebounding like they usually do the last time they played this team. Rainey working inside on Nelson. No good. Everybody crashes the rim. Chargers come away with it. Thompson goes up, lays it in. Nearly Logan almost had a, that wasn't Thompson, excuse me, that was Logan. Isaiah Logan with that layup. He doesn't have a 1 in front of his 0. Good pressure defense by the Chargers. Hawks, though, are really working that. Passing inside, and Logan's going to get him from behind. I say Logan, or they might have, well, let's see. I'm not sure who they. Well, they called it on Payne. Okay. That's Payne's second, so can't really afford to lose him any more than we need to, because he can kind of keeps this team flowing. And he knows both of them, so it's going to be 17-11. 18-11, there we go. Seven-point game. Nice pass down below to Cooper, and he gets fouled trying to go up with it. I'll take that. Well, let's see. I need to check what that call was. All right, we'll be back. It is a timeout on the floor. 11:48 to go. South Georgia State Hawks 18, Chargers 11. This is the Chargers Sports Network. We're back here at the Corral. After this timeout, Ty Shannon had to do a wardrobe change. The Sheffield ran to the locker room to get his other shoes. Apparently the ones he was wearing just were not working well for him. So, all right, Cooper ready for his second attempt. Need to get this one in. Coming in, Ravens coming back into the game. Eden is going out. One shot. And count it. 6-point game. Coming to you from the Corral at Georgia Highlands College in Rome. Nice defense by the Chargers. They get doubled up on him. Keeping that ball up at the top. South Georgia will dribble and drive on you real fast if you're not careful. And they love shooting threes. 2 on the shot clock. He steps back for a 3 off the window. No good. It's going to be a violations because it did hit the rim. That was a window wipe right there. Nelson moving it across the timeline. Nice fake by Nelson, and that one rolls in. Fake the pass out. We got a 2-on-1 situation. And Johnson's going to send that one back, and I think he got him on the top of his head, too. So it's a very physical contest this afternoon. Coach Sheffield over there. Good to see some energy off the bench, too. He's not wearing his pink and green shoes like he wore the other day, or his orange and blue shoes. That's what. He must be the GQ representative for the Chargers. He's a very stylish young man. I like I like Braylon. He's a dude with a capital D. All right, Johnson gets the inbound to Nelson. 5-point game right now at 10:43. Johnson found an opening. Going to kick it out to Shannon. Wide open. Oh, man. Cooper went up for the rebound and tried to mess things up a little bit. Hawks get it across very quickly and get set up. They will pass the ball around pretty fast. Oh, I lost a step or two on that. Working that clock going down and a touch foul on Logan. Back to a 6-point game. Two possession. We really haven't started unloading on the threes yet. We hadn't really had a lot of opportunity at this moment. That one's going to go out. Johnson comes down with the rebound. He's going to push it up before extremely fast. Down low to Cooper for two. That's how you do it. You get that fast break going there. Somebody left 4 open, and fortunately it didn't pay off. So I don't know. Wow. A few extra steps there, but they're going to go down low inside. Ball contested. Here come the Chargers. Logan with the ball. Loses control for just a second there. Kind of out-dribbled his coverage, and now we've got a foul underneath. And this is going to be on White, Reggie White. Posted up against Cooper. A little too much shoving under there. So now checking back into the game is Reggie White. Excuse me, not Reggie, but Matthew Roberts, excuse me. He's going to take on Nelson. Nice penetration by Logan. Just couldn't finish it in the fast break. Here we go. Time it. Whoa! And Shannon, I think he got some rim, body, ball, and all on that. And Thomas is slow to get up, but he does. And quite honestly, I'm surprised he's walking right now. That was pretty fierce underneath. Wow. And he's got to shoot two. Shannon tried to go behind him and block it, but he just kind of went right into it, hits the back of the rim. That's no good. Four-point game, keeping it close. And he gets that one. So Johnson's going to bring it in, and Horde is going to sit out. Double team, nice look. got Shannon open and no good. Logan tips it back. And now Logan's going to get another foul. I think this is his second or third, possibly. I guess that says it all. I don't need to comment at all on that one. I agree 100%. Some selective creative calls here today, courtesy of the men in the striped shirts. All right, Thompson getting ready to come back in. Back to a 6-point game. Thompson's coming in. Logan's going out. And Logan, that is 2 fouls on him at the 8:59 mark. And McCarter comes back in. Nelson pushes it up. And he stops, pops, and it's good. That's going to be a 2. He was right on the line, but we'll take it any way you look at it there. 5-point game. Charger bench fired up. Good to see that spirit. Roberts, no good. But they quickly get it. Robert gets the rebound. Going to swing it out for a 3, and that's going to come off the iron, too. Just not getting the rebounds. 3 opportunities to do that. I think we had everybody had already taken off down the floor and wasn't able to get back. Nelson. 17 on the shot clock. He's going to go in, swings it out. Good move. Oh, and Shannon is fouled. Went up for the dunk, but that was some good vision by Nelson to see Shannon break on the baseline and to go up for it. And Coach wants an intentional on that one, but he's not going to get it. All right, we've got a timeout on the floor. Just under 8 minutes, 7:54. It's 25-18. Hawks out in front of the Chargers. This is the Chargers Sports Network.
This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network.
All right, back here at the Corral. Nice crowd for this Saturday afternoon. It is, I believe it is Law Enforcement or Military Appreciation Day today. Yes, it is. And we've got a nice group. Glad you're along with us, viewing and listening from wherever you may be. From sea to shining sea, I guess. All right, Shannon's first shot. Had a lot of height on it, not a lot of length on it. And now I got a complete line change for South Georgia State. Do they have hockey down there? I don't think they have hockey. I wouldn't understand it anyway if they did. And that one's good. All right, 25-19. 2-possession game here. Stop and a 3. Another stop and another 3, and we're all tied, and it's got a whole new chapter. That's kind of the way I visualize it. I'm not Nostradamus, but if I were, that's the way I would predict it. Going down low, and that's going to be a mistake. I think it was a signals got crossed on that one. And will be Chargers basketball with a fresh 30. Get it into Thompson. Back over to Johnson. They will jump up and double team in no seconds flat. Shannon back out to Johnson. He's open for three, and that's going to be off the iron. No rebound, but it's going to go to the Hawks. Nearly stolen. Johnson does steal it. Oh, my goodness. And it will be 1-1 for Rainey. This is the third time he's hit the floor. And Johnson, that was just kind of a reach and pop the ball. I don't think Rainey might have. Rainey's like walking wounded here. His ankle's okay now. All right, Johnson's going to step out. That was Johnson's second foul. French is coming in. French looked pretty good popping some threes in the warm-up, so, you know. That's going to count. They don't have anybody coming in for him, so, Usually after an ankle injury, you know, you got somebody that's going to go in. All right, missed the second shot. 26-19. No look pass. Thompson's got a three. Oh, and he gets his own rebound. And he gets, wow, okay. That looks a lot like the foul in the midcourt a while ago. I'm working on the jokes, guys. They're coming. Baldwin saves it, gives it to French, lays it up, and good. Awesome play by Cameron Baldwin to French. Baldwin is a defensive. He's got hands on. Thompson gets pushed down the floor, but he's going to be called for the foul. Okay, so now you can't run next to the person with the ball. Now that's considered a foul if you're running along with them. So write that down. That's a new one, I think. I haven't seen that one before. (27-21). I know, Dave, I am actually working on a joke here, so I just want you to know I've got a referee joke I'm working on. And listeners at home, too, I know you're sitting there just waiting. What is he going to come up with? We'll have one here shortly. It's hard to multitask. It's hard to call a game and come up with a good joke. All right, French gets Thompson wide open, breaks over the timeline. Nearly loses a handle on the ball. Swings it around to Nelson at the top of the key. Down inside to Cameron. Cameron's going to drive. He's got 4 men on it and kicks it out for Thompson. Over to French, and that is going to be Charger basketball. It was tipped. So that was smart not to go after it. Good job there by French. 20 on the clock. 6:18 to go in the first half. Oh, they moved it to 10 now. Okay. I'm not sure Nelson understands it. Yeah, he does. He sees it now. I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't see that. I thought for sure he saw because it did have 20 on the shot clock when the. Wow. So that was just a big error. Everyone drives. Jumper good by Penniman. 9-point game. Nelson is wide open. He's going to go up. Left-handed layup is good. Just come back and keep attacking. Now they're going to go to the other side. Rainey, who spent most of the day on the floor in the wall, has the basketball right now. He is a gamer, man. I'm telling you, he is all over the place today, playing hard. Looked at a three, Penniman did, and then he's going to lay it up as we swap buckets here. Nelson finds Thompson wide open. He's going to go inside the lane, and that ball is swatted out of bounds. So Nelson's going to go out. I think he got smacked in the head. French kicks it out to Shannon. Thompson open for three. That rims out. Chargers need to stop. Just really don't want to give any more to the lead than they already have. Underneath, backdoor shot good. It's an 11-point game now. South Georgia trying to blow this one up and out in the first half. Shannon drives, puts it up and fouled. But, you know, we've seen those big leads both ways disappear quickly. All it takes is one of the team, whoever's behind, to kind of get hot at the right minute there. And all right, Shannon needs to drop these two. Foul shooting got us the last time. It was all those free points that we missed was basically the difference in the game. And that's true many times. Shannon connects on this one. 10-point game. Chargers need to stop. 3-on-2, Hawks. Now everybody's down where they need to be. Good steal by Cameron Baldwin. Payne gets it out to French. French is going to drive baseline. Oh, my goodness, they call him for an offensive foul. Not sure that one, okay, goes the other way. But anyway, we're going to take a timeout. It's getting wild at the corral. We're going to have a shootout at the corral today. 34-24, 3:57 to go. This is the Chargers Sports Network. All right, 3:57 to go in the first half. A 10-point deficit for the Chargers right now against the league-leading South Georgia State Hawks. Albany Tech is sitting in second position. South Georgia Tech in third, and they actually will be taking the Chargers will take them on Wednesday down at South Georgia Tech. And layup missed. Here come the Chargers. French with the ball. Gets a screen by Baldwin. He's getting double teamed. but he finds Thompson over on the far wing, back around to Shannon. French is going to drive inside and is fouled. You got to take it to him. I think that's going to be the key to tighten this game up here. You got to take it to him and get beaten up on the way through. You know, that's what it takes. French, and then you need to hit the 2 foul shots too. That puts the icing on the cake. First one is good. Thank you, Mr. French. Freshman guard out of Gambrills, Maryland. That one off the rim, no good. And here come the Hawks. Turnover, South Georgia. South Georgia has 1 game remaining. They take on Andrew College next Saturday. Andrew is not having the greatest season. They're sitting in 8th position. They are right now, I believe there will be a play-in game against everything stays like it is now, Andrew and Southern Crescent Tech. French turns on the afterburners to get it across. Over to Johnson. Johnson steps back. 2. There it is. Kind of chipping away at that. Chipping that way at the thing. Thompson was scooted back about 10 feet. And, Coach Archer just has to throw his hands up. Nice block by Baldwin. The putback. Thompson did what he could to try to stop it, but they ended up with that 2-point putback. Here come the Chargers. This is a point in the game you probably want to take a look and try to get a guy open for a 3 around. Thompson's just kind of sitting in the corner down there. Ball taken away. French gets fouled for following too close to the car in front of him. Penniman at the line to shoot. There's 2 shots here. I always thought it'd be psychologically cool that if, after the shooter shoots and then even though he's not on your team, if you were to step up and, that would just totally confuse him. I have seen it one time when a home player was in the visitor's circle at the foul line. That was pretty funny one time. That happened at a game. Some other schools at the game I called a few years ago. That was hilarious. Payne gets it across. Thompson gets it over to Payne, swings it around to Nelson. He's going to drive baseline. He gets popped in the face and loses control. I don't know about you, but this game is starting to turn out to be one that's going to be very nerve-wracking in the second half. Things keep going like it is. It's a pretty intense game. Critical foul shot hit. Brings it when it wants to bring it in within 9 now. This is the second one. 2:10 to go in the first half. Been a relatively low-scoring first half for both teams. Lots of defense. Rebound by Thompson. Trying to get it out. He's slapping hands. 3-point shot, no good. Thompson gets the rebound again, and he's tackled out of bounds. He got the pass, and then they knocked him. That was a good form tackle there by Dawson Eaton. He's a tall dude. He's looking about 6'9", 6'8". He's matches up pretty well with Baldwin. Nice shot by Thompson. Both teams, you can tell this is a very aggressive game. Both teams have 10 fouls apiece in the first half. Cooper coming in for Baldwin. Thompson nails both. 8-point game. Try to go inside and has to kick the ball back out to Rainey. Over to Thomas. He's going to drive ball, taken out. Johnson with a great pick. 3-on-1, lays it up. What? Misses the layup. Backboard got slapped. And his walk. No call. Johnson gets it. Sends it to Nelson. Nelson's going to go up. Oh! That is going to be a conversation in the locker room on that one. Wow. And a foul. I know there's the show element, and it was good, but Nelson really should have just taken that 2 points. No good. Payne with the rebound. Nelson pushes it up to Thompson. He's on the far wing, back to Nelson. Nelson's two, rolls around, no good. Under a minute now. And we have a timeout on the floor. 40-30, it is a 10-point lead by South Georgia. A couple of mistakes and a few bad decisions, and well, it's still close as we get down to the final minute here. Georgia Highlands Chargers Sports Network. All right, back at the corral, Tony McIntosh with you. 53 seconds to go in the first half. We got a slobber knocker here between the South Georgia State Hawks and the Georgia Highlands Chargers. Georgia Highlands College Chargers. And a step on the line there by Roberts. And it's just like that, Charger basketball. All right, Nelson brings it up. Drive to the basket, no good, and a foul underneath. Johnson's going to go to the line to shoot two. First one's good, count it. Payne goes up just in case. And Cooper kind of steps back for a safety foul. Very good. 8-point game. 37 seconds to go. Long pass, and Cooper on the coverage. It's going to be Charger basketball. Played that one like a great DB, man. That was some serious defense on that one. Yeah, like that one. Good job, and we've got a timeout. We'll be back with more. Hang in. 37 seconds remaining in first half. All right, 37 and a half seconds remaining here in the first half. Chargers trailing by 8 right now. It's 40-32. South Georgia State Hawks leading the Chargers. And it has been a wild first half. Nelson gets it over to Payne as he brings it up. Back over to Nelson. He's going to drive. Gets it off to Thompson. Steps back for three. Oh, in and out. Jeez, those are the ones you want back. 13 seconds to go. No fouls. No fouls. Thompson. He's going to drive. Stops. Kicks it out. No good. And that's going to end the half. Chargers hanging in there, 8-point deficit right now, but wow, what an exciting first half. Few mistakes, few questions, but we'll see what adjustments are made. Coach Archer and his team walking into the locker room for first half analysis, and we'll see what happens. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. We'll take a look at some stats and stuff coming up on the halftime show. This is the Charger Sports Network. here at the Corral. Tony McIntosh with you here at Georgia Highlands College Floyd campus for Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball. Halftime here, the game between South Georgia State College. The Hawks are in first place in the conference right now. The Chargers are trying to hang on to fourth, and they've got a couple more games to go. In order to do that, South Georgia Tech coming up on Wednesday at South Georgia Tech, and then the final home game coming up on next Saturday at 3 o'clock against Southern Crescent Tech. Two gotta-haves. Two absolutely gotta-haves. Now, see, South Georgia, they only have one game. They do not play next Wednesday. They have one game against Andrew College. Should be a win for them, but anyway, we'll see. Now, as we take a look with the scoring, thank you, sir. It's not been a wonderful time for the the Chargers here, Georgia Highlands. 7 points. Nelson leading scorer, followed by Marquin Thompson with 5. So nobody in double digits now. Devon Rainey, who has been on the floor, in the wall, all over the place. He's got 11. He's been kind of up and down all first half. Penniman has contributed 9 points to lead the scoring for the Hawks. See, points off a turnover. Let's see. They've got South Georgia has 9 points over turnovers. Fast break points. Only 2 for Georgia Highlands. Points in the paint, pretty even there. South Georgia with 14, Georgia Highlands with 12. Second chance, a little bit of a deficit there. South Georgia with 8, and Georgia Highlands with 4. The Chargers bench has really kept them in the game. 17 points off the bench for Georgia Highlands to 7 with South Georgia. So second chance shots, something that they're kind of 8-4 out of that. Not really getting the second chance opportunities there that they need to in order to win. Now, also percentage shooting. Georgia Highlands only have 1 3-point shot. And they're only shooting 10% from the three-point range. Now, not to say that they haven't necessarily haven't really had a lot of opportunity for a three-point shot. They've had a lot of quick twos, and that's kind of kept them in the game. Free throws really is what needs to improve in the second half here. Let's see, I'm looking at the free throws, and it's like only about 64%. Now that's kind of their average is about 66%. Free throw shooting is something that needs to really improve between now and tournament time. They need to get it up into the 70s, and 80 wouldn't be bad. 80 wouldn't be bad, but just have not had an opportunity to do that. 9 of 14 from the charity stripe. Field goal percentage, both teams shooting about 40%, so they're pretty even on that. That is another number that needs to come up because the field goal percentage is close to 50% for the Chargers on the season. So a little improvement there. Still got some areas to improve. Plus, I don't know, kind of spur of the minute decision making. Play a little smarter in some areas, and other areas are doing well. They are playing against a very affordable opposition against the Hawks, who are just loaded with height, speed, and everything else that comes with it. So we'll see how the second half pans out. Only an 8-point deficit. And let's see, it is going to be, I think the Chargers will get the ball to start the second half. They're going to be going left to right on your picture. And so we'll see what the Chargers can do. Coach Archer giving them some last-second reminders, ready to break the huddle. And here we go, Chargers basketball right here. Thank you so much for tuning in wherever you may be. Millions and millions of people wanting to tune in today, I know. We appreciate you coming in. So anyway, here we go with the second half of Charger basketball here at the Corral. Gave away some prizes at halftime. I didn't win anything. Did you win anything at halftime? They're calling out the raffle. I didn't even get a raffle ticket today. What? I guess we were void or prohibited. All right. Thompson gives it over to Johnson. Nelson to Thompson again. Goes down inside to Cameron. Baldwin's going to jump. No good. Put back by Johnson. There you go. Back within that two-possession range we want to be in. Actually, we want to get ahead of that. Rainey, the leading scorer. Oh, okay. He lost control on it. Pass gets blocked, and that's knocked out of bounds by Payne and Cameron. Cameron plays very big for his size. Rainey, the give and go. Got to block him out. He has just absolutely been all over the place. No bump foul called on that one. Oh, maybe not going to call him this half. They called enough the first half. Nelson gets it over to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive in, stops at the line. Back door over to Johnson. He goes up, and wow, what a shot. That was all him on that one. Reverse layup. 6-point game. Rainey's layup's in. He is living it up to his last name, Rainey. He's a good player. No look pass over to Thompson. Johnson, no. Cameron gets it and kicks it back to him. Thompson for two. Put back by Johnson. There we go. Six-point deficit. Trying to keep it close. And we've got a foul. It's going to be a foul against Rainey. He wanted to take issue with it, and the official said, take it easy. It's going to be Charger basketball. And it will be right in front, I guess, 3/4 of the way down. That's Rainey's first foul. Wow, believe it or not. Thompson gets it, fakes a three, brings it back around, swings it to Nelson. Near wing, off the iron, no good. Cameron Baldwin comes, chases down the rebound. Payne for three. Off the iron, no good, but we time up, and it will be a foul on Thompson? Or take that on Nelson. There we go. That was not a foul on Thompson. They need to change that. That was on Rainey. They changed it to 4. Three attempt, good. McCarter. Payne had to check that back line. Thompson for three. Off the iron, no good. Baldwin tried to get it. Long pass. And now they're back to an 11-point game. Nelson trying to see if there's anything inside. Alley-oop, foul, and that's going to be a push on Raven. That is his third foul. And he's going to go out, and coming into the game is going to be Dawson Eaton. .20 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound to Nelson. Benneman playing him close down to Payne. He's got Rainey all over him. Left-handed turnaround jumper, good. Taken away. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Johnson. They're going after it, and it's going to be out on Rainey. And we've got a timeout. All right, it's within 9. It's 49-40. It's 15:58 to go in the game, and don't go anywhere. This is getting more and more exciting. So stay right where you are. Charger Sports Network. .58 to go in the game as the Georgia Highlands Chargers trailing by 49 against South Georgia State Hawks. Charger basketball, Thompson, Johnson, Nelson, also Baldwin and Payne in for GHC. Nelson at the point. There's a little burst of speed to get him across the timeline. Thompson, or actually Charger trying to, Payne trying to go across over to Johnson, who was breaking in the middle, but it was deflected by a Hawk. Payne inbounding. It's into Nelson. Baldwin's going to drive inside, put it up, no good. Going after his own rebound, and Rainey pulls it down. And the ball taken away by Thompson. He is wide open, but someone closing. He's going to jam it home. Good D. 7-point game. They bounce it inside, get him trapped underneath. Rainey for 3, and that's going to go off the front. And they're going to call this one on Thompson. Ran into him and grabbed the ball, and he got called for a foul. Rainey goes up, ball nearly slapped away. Should be a delay of game or a warning on Penniman, but that's not going to happen. Nelson brings it across. Nelson gets pushed. Ball's loose, and jump ball is going to go to South Georgia. (51-42). Bitteman stops his dribble, gets it over to Rainey. Thomas shot, no good. Payne comes down with the rebound. Payne tried to get it over to Nelson, and that got knocked out. But Cooper coming into the game. Johnson's going to, or actually Shannon. Shannon's going to check into the game. Johnson's going to rest. Not sure what happened with that ball. I got tipped. Went over to Thompson. Thompson's going to put it up. No good. And aggressively taken down by McCarter. Missing some rebounds and some critical things to happen. Ball swatted away by Shannon. And Thompson. Baldwin goes up and put back by Thompson after Shannon was tripped. Wow. Ball taken away by Nelson. And he's fouled. They're going to say he was not in the act of shooting, but Nelson's always in the act of shooting. I mean, you know, he's always in the act of shooting. But they don't see it that way. All right. He'll just take it and shoot it from over there, and that's going to foul, and it was, they're going to say the loose ball foul on Rainey. That is Rainey's third shot. And it was an overrule from the head ref, and so it will be a two-shot foul because it was a putback. See, that's one thing about officiating. Just like weathermen, and weather people are like 50% correct. You can be 50% correct and hang to your job. In officiating, you're going to make 50% of the people mad no matter what you call. So that's just, and the other side of that, if you're a glass half full person, 50% of the people are happy when you call. All right, there's my philosophy lesson for today, and that was absolutely free. They didn't charge you a dime for that one. That one's free. 51-46, it's 5-point game. 13:01 to go in the game. Rainey's going to drive. Misses his layup, wide open. Rebound, Baldwin, out to Nelson, and a foul on the shot. See, what I tell you, 50% of the people are not happy with that call. The other... You got 50% of people happy, 50% of people are sad, and the other 50% just really don't know what's going on. That's good. Nelson ready to put this a one-possession game, and he does. 12:52 to go. Rainey with the ball, swings it over to McCarter. 13 on the shot clock, back to Rainey. Rainey's going to kick it out over to Roberts. Ball is tipped by Baldwin. 4 on the shot clock, 3 on the shot clock. Rainey's no good, and it's going to be Charger basketball with a rebound by Shannon. Gets it out to Nelson. The far side, an opportunity to tie the game, or at least get within one. Payne over to Thompson for 3. It was looking good, and it is. We are tied up at 51 apiece. Rainey at the top. He is being guarded fiercely by Thompson. Going down inside, the big guy. That ball swatted away by Shannon. Payne's pushing it up, a chance to go ahead. Nelson for three. Off the iron, no good. South Georgia coach working the official over there really good. Long three, no good. Baldwin keeps it alive. And it's going to be Charger, let's see. Who's going to get the ball? Have they made a decision? I hadn't seen it yet. I know there's a timeout, though. And we'll take one, too. Charger Sports Network. All right, Chargers basketball as we are all tied up at 51 apiece after that timeout. 10:58 to go in the game. And we've opened up a can of crazy here at the Corral. Thompson splits the defense. He lost control and was fouled, and it was called for a walk. By the official who's getting an earful from the South Georgia coach. So, you try to get him off your back, and you make a really bad call like that. Ball nearly taken away by Shannon, and he does. Shannon gets the opportunity to put two on the board, and he gets fouled going up. Let's see, this is going to be it's a foul on the floor. Shannon got the inbound. He's on the far wing. And he's going to take a three. It's going to be off the mark. Hawks move it up. Ball it is taken away by Baldwin. Baldwin's got some help, but he's going to lay it in. Chargers with the lead for the first time in a little while. Coming back from an 8-point halftime deficit, 53-51. They've scored 21 points in the second half to South Georgia's 11. And to even things up a little bit, Baldwin gets called for a foul. Don't want him to feel too good about that steal and 2 points there. So it's going to be an out-of-bound play for the Hawks. Left open for a three, and that's going to connect. Wow, you can't do that. Wow, what happened? That was a crazy play. I'm not sure anybody knew anything was set and ready to go. Nelson having some trouble, gets it over to Payne. Nelson drives, left-hand layup, good. Well, you know, when we came in, David said, oh, this is going to be a crazy game, just when the crew came in, and I will never doubt you again, sir. Off his foot, and Thompson comes up with it. Thompson's going to, oh, he wanted to so bad. But he had the wherewithal to bring it back because it was a guy that went up under him. Ooh, that might have made ESPN. Because Dave would have sent it in. Woo, 56-54. It's 9-11 to go. Yeah, I can see some some things happening here now. All right, 57-54. Chargers up by 3. I need a timeout after that. I absolutely need a timeout after that. The intensity in the building, I think the temperature just went up about 20 degrees. Rainey. Oh, my gosh. Rainey's back in the game. And he ties it up with 3. A big 3. Rainey has 17 points tonight, or this afternoon. Whoa. Nelson's going to get called for an offensive foul. That's going to be his 3rd foul. And Cooper stops the shot but makes the foul, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul. Payne out there coaching Shannon just a little bit. Kind of got out of position some, but he's doing what he can to calm him down. And now Payne's going to go down and they're going to take their position. Isaiah Logan in the game for some defense, and be great to get him hot. That's going to be off. Nelson with the rebound, gets it out quickly to Logan. Logan bounces around, no good. Cooper with a rebound and gets fouled. Josh Cooper, opportunity to put the Chargers ahead with some critical free throws here. Yes. Johnson back in the game. Nelson going to go sit out. And that's 2 for Cooper. 59-57. 8:13 to go. And loses control. It's going to... a foul? We're going to call a foul on Johnson. I've learned some new things about basketball I didn't really know. You can't run too close behind a player. You can't run beside the player. And you can't. That was a little crazy there. Tied up at 59. Rainey is playing out there like a wild man. The layup is good. Johnson getting pushed. Cooper lays it in for two. Rainey drives, dishes. It's blocked, taken away. Josh Cooper getting it out to Payne, and he brings it across over to Logan. Logan thought about it, over to Shannon. 18 on the shot clock. Cooper's going to drive and lay it up and in, and then one. There we go. French bowing up over there, and that's 63-61, and we've got a timeout. All right, there we go. Up by two. We got one more foul shot to go here and trying to get a three-point game. Listen, don't go anywhere. 6:54 to go, the Charger Network.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So we went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
You have an opportunity to, help out Georgia Highlands College athletics. Become a member of the 365 Club. That's right, just for $1 a day, you can make your contribution to the athletic fund for, any of our sports, as a matter of fact. Helps coaches, helps players to become the student athletes, the champions. And to do that, just simply go to GeorgiaHighlands.com. GeorgiaHighlandsChargers.com. Now, best way to do that is just go to highlands.edu, find Give, and there you go. You are going to be one of many. Become a member of the 365 Club. Right now, trying to make more of a difference in this game is going to be, Shannon needs to pull his pants up. There we go. Don't think that meant to happen. Kind of reminds me of that Boston Red Sox player. There you go, three-pointer. Half Moon Bay. Layup knocked out. Whoa! Payne gets called for that. No, they called on Payne, they called on Johnson. I'm going to be honest with you. If this were the military, they'd have fewer stripes right now. I'm just telling you. That's your officiating joke of the game. And that was, unfortunately, 5. The board is showing 4. That's incorrect. It was 5 for Johnson, according to the scorers table, yeah. Johnson is out, and that 64-63. Chargers still 1-point lead. 6:38 to go. Payne bringing the ball down across. Gets a screen from Josh. Logan gets it. Time for a 4-point play. Isaiah Logan launching it from downtown. Yeah, if we'd have gotten that rebound and put it back, that would have been a 5-point game and a 5-point play, and that would have been really wonderful. But we didn't. South Georgia driving inside, bump and go, no good. Cooper comes up with it, and he's got. Oh, he lost his balance. They're going to call a foul on Cooper. South Georgia player lost his balance, and they call a foul, and that is something that I don't know if you want to argue that or not, but that was kind of like an aftershock. That was not even part of the play. And if you're listening and South Georgia fan and all this I got to tell you, it's just that crazy. Did he just call a technical? He called it. Oh, okay. Now he called a technical on Penniman for South Georgia, and I'm not really sure why. Oh, that went on the coach. I mean, I know the coach has been chewing the ear over there quite a bit, but I'm not really sure he did anything at that time to warrant a technical. But you know what? We'll take it, but I'm just wondering if somebody's feelings got hurt. All right, Payne, and he connects and makes him pay off. 5-point game. And Charger basketball on top of that. Oh, wait a minute. Is he going to – no, he's getting ready to shoot. Okay, he's getting ready to shoot the rest of his foul shot. Okay, now. All right, got one shot. Well, that's a crazy – I'll be honest with you. I have not seen that before. So now Chargers with the ball. I'm thinking that might have been a misunderstanding all around there, but we'll take the – and then Shannon gets called for a walk. He just shuffled his feet. Nelson getting ready to come back in. Thompson with it, gets it over to Penniman. His shot goes up, no good. Rebound, Payne comes down with it. Not sure who he was throwing that to. Rainey just punches Shannon in the mouth and gets the ball. Layup, no good. Junk time is happening. Spin, layup, no good off the backboard. Finally, Isaiah Logan comes up with the basketball, behind the back pass over to Payne. Only way to get it down. Payne's going to dribble up to the foul line and drop it in. Thank you, Mr. Payne. (71-65). Kicks it out to Rainey. Rainey for three, no good. Crashed, rebound, and a shot blocked by Logan. Shannon is going to take it in off the backboard and gets fouled. 71-65. 4:45 to go. A huge, I cannot emphasize for Chargers fans, a huge, huge game for the Chargers to go ahead and pull out. That's going to be off the back of the rim. Official had to tie a shoe, had a wardrobe adjustment he needed to do. Reggie White and let's see who else is coming in. Raven coming back in for South Georgia. Shannon makes the second one count. 72-65, a swing in the lead. Georgia Highlands has scored 39 points to 25 by South Georgia in the second half. They just need to keep it on. Keep it on them. No fouls. Drive, double block. Thompson comes up with it, used up his dribble, and there he goes. Payne comes back to help out. Over to Nelson. Scoops to Shannon. 21. He's going to drive inside. Layup. No good. Put back. Cooper misses it, and it's going around, and there's going to be a foul. And they're going to call a foul on Rainey. They're saying he grabbed Cooper and tried to move him out of the way. And so that is going to be a two-shot bonus foul right there. And he makes it count. 73-65. Opportunity to go up by 9. That's going to be short. 8-point lead. Raven with the ball for the Hawks. Attacking the middle. Layup no good, and a foul. I think this was going to be on Nelson. No, it's not going to be on Nelson. It's going to be on, let's see, Cooper. And we have a timeout. Georgia Highlands basketball on the Charger Network. All right, at the line to shoot is going to be Ashton Pinneman for South Georgia State Hawks. He's at the line, and let's see, Cooper had the violation. Baldwin back in the game. Baldwin, Thompson, Payne, and Nelson, also Shannon. Nelson has 11 points, Thompson with 14. And Horde comes back in as White steps out. South Georgia putting a man press on him. Man-to-man double team, getting over the Nelson. Back over to Payne. Little switch off. Shannon wide open on the far side, out to Nelson. Nelson steps back, pops a three, no good. Charges for the rebound, but the Hawks come down with it. Little shove with the elbow. And there's going to be a timeout. 73-69. All right, 3:17 to go in the game. Georgia Highlands hanging on to a 4-point lead. South Georgia is not going quietly into the night or into the afternoon, whatever the case may be. Thompson checking back into the game. Nelson across the timeline. Gets a screen by Cameron. Baldwin and Payne now with the ball. Near wing. 14 on the shot clock. They're playing some tight D. Layup. No good. Tip back is off as well. Thompson comes up with it and gets fouled on the putback. That's going to be on Chandler Thomas for the Hawks. Thompson with an opportunity to pad the lead just a little bit. These are two big ones. And he delivers. Thompson, pretty good free throw shooter. He's probably one of the more consistent shooters on the team. Very well. 74-69. Pitman over the Rainey. Swinging it around, left open for a three. That one counts. That one hurt. And South Georgia calls another timeout. 2:36 to go. Don't go anywhere. Charger Sports Network. South Georgia calling a big timeout right after that shot, and basically the strategy is this. Don't let the opposing team have a fast break opportunity. Call a timeout, and then that way that allows them to set up their defense, and it makes it a longer court. Rainey up on Nelson. Getting a screen by Baldwin. Trying to anyway. 13 on the shot clock. Nelson's going to drive inside. Puts it up off the left side. No good. Put back and a foul. This one's going to be on Grant Raven. Again, the Chargers are attacking at the goal. It's a 3-point game. 2 shots, Nelson, and we need these big time. First one off the back of the iron. Now we bring Baldwin up for rebounding. Still keep Shannon and Payne back a little bit as a safety valve because that one counts. That one helps a little bit. 4-point game. Penniman brings it up the floor. He's a screen over to Horde. Horde for 3. No good. In and out. Payne comes down with the rebound. We got to make this trip count. Under 2 minutes. Coach David Archer is over there working hard. Nelson. He's on the far wing. Trying to shake his man. Over for Thompson for 3. Off the iron, no good. Shannon comes up with a rebound. Kicks it out to Payne. Underneath to Nelson. Nelson gets fouled on the putback. Good ball movement by the Chargers. An opportunity for 2 more. Which I ain't lying, would be very helpful. Count that one. Five-point game. Able to put this in and make it a solid 2-possession game. And he does. 78-72. Chargers getting back quickly on defense. They're going to drive, and it's a turnover. Nelson comes up with it. Gets it out to Payne. Payne stops for 3, pops it in. It's no good. Bounces around a minute 11. Rainey's going to push it down the floor. He loses the handle on the basketball. Bodies flying everywhere, and there's going to be a timeout. Oh, wow. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What are they calling here? It is South Georgia called a timeout. It's going to be, I believe, the ball it's not going to be granted because it was kind of in the middle of a play and a potential. So it is going to be Highlands basketball. So the Chargers get a timeout. David, they're filling me in, and he's letting me know what's going on because he can read lips from up here. We're going to take a timeout. We're about a minute away from the end of the game, and it is a tight one. All right, everybody's got their heart medication put in. I took another dose of mine just a second ago, and it's a minute 5 to go. Chargers get the basketball on a reverse call timeout. It was a good try there by South Georgia coach, but it was in the possession was still continuing, and they did not clearly have the basketball, so you can't do that. Thompson gets the inbound pass, and he's being squeezed. And foul. Whoa, there we go. That was on Penniman. And we were getting ready to have a players jump over the glass and take the gloves off there for a second. But they held back. (79-72). It's a 7-point game. Penniman and Nelson. Well, Nelson fouled him. It was kind of a hard foul. And I think that, honestly, the coach should take Nelson out. That is the 4th foul, or is that the 5th foul? I mean, he and Penniman have been going at it all game long. Possession arrow is in Chargers' favor. He gets one of the two. And Raven's going to go out of the game. Inbound to Thompson. Thompson gets it back over, and he is fouled by Thompson. Good pass there by Payne. I think he might have been a quarterback in high school somewhere. He's got the height. That was a pretty accurate throw. So Thompson's going to go to the line. 49 and a half seconds to go in this crazy, wild game. Count it. Johnson's coming back in, and he's going to get Nelson. Coach is over there trying to calm him down a little bit. A lot of energy over there. 81-73. Rainey's going to drive. He puts it up. And if they call a foul on Baldwin, he was backing up and trying to get out of the way. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. That is creative thinking. I'm sorry. Baldwin was almost out of bounds when that happened. Oh, his hands were up, and he was backing up, trying to get out of the way, and got called for the foul. Woo! All right. Well, there you go. You got that one. And now checking back into the game is going to be Roberts, Matthew Roberts. I don't know if Roberts wants any of this game or not, man. It's pretty crazy out there. But it's 81-76. .43 seconds to go. Are you kidding me? That was not a push. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Well, we kind of see how the play-in's going here, right? I'm just saying. And oh wow. Okay. They're gonna this is the first time in the entire game they've actually called kicking the ball, and I think it's been batted around several times, but this was an opportunity. They needed to call that. And now it is 81-78, a three-point game. Hang in there, 34 seconds to go. Charger Sports Network. Welcome back to Rock'em Sock'em Robots here, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Corral. Inconsistency is the name of the game here today, folks. He says in jest. Chargers with an inbound opportunity. Trying to get it in, got it to Thompson. Thompson gets tackled. I don't know, man. It's got something to do when you come up to a guy and you force him to go the other way. That's kind of, you're making some contact there, So that's 5 fouls on 4 on Penniman. Baldwin is he's at the scores table. They haven't let him in yet, but he's coming in for the last 32 seconds because they need his leaping ability, and checking into the game is going to be Justin McCarter. Thompson hits the first one. Back to a 2-possession game. Barely. We need this. Nope, that went off a little bit. Thompson's got it. And it is going to be a jump ball.
It's going to be Chargers ball with timeout.
So there is a timeout, but it's Chargers basketball at the same time. So there we go. 29 seconds to go in Crazy Town. To 78 is our score. Georgia Highlands College Chargers in front and leading the South Georgia State College Hawks, who are actually in first place in the conference right now. And Georgia Highlands needing this win to really kind of try to hang on to that fourth position. Payne's going to inbound, gets it to Nelson. Nelson splits it, and quick whistle. Coach animating over there. I'm sorry, you can catch the ball, take 2 steps. You can do that. I mean, it's a 2-step thing, you know. And that counts. Now it's a 6-point. Nelson ready to shoot his second. And that's good as well. Near steal. Layup. Block. Oh. Thompson, I believe, is going to get whistled on this one. And going to the line is going to be Matthew Roberts to shoot 2 shots. I think they quit keeping up with the fouls because we've been at 10 for a long time. We ran out of numbers. That was off the back. No good as well. Cooper comes up with it and immediately a foul. Chargers are shooting 75% of their free throws, 33 of 44. 44 foul shots in this game just by the Chargers. And the Hawks have got, 32, 22 of 32. And they've shot 32 foul shots. Combined, that is basically 55 of the points in this entire game have been free throws. How you doing? That one just did not. That one counts. No good. 10 seconds on the shot. And a quick foul underneath. Baldwin fouls out. Johnson comes back in. And Rainey is going to shoot. 75-78. Chargers in front. And barring a fit of rage from today's opponent, this game will be over within 9.2 seconds. Rainey missed his first shot. And that one counts too. Coming into the game now, we've got White checking back in, and Ryan Eaton, big forward. He's a big drink of water. He's about 6'9"-ish or so. Thompson with the basketball. Over to Johnson. Johnson's going to dribble around. Gets it over to Payne. Payne swings it to Nelson. The game is over, and the Chargers win. 85-79. And they'll go to 8-6 in the conference now. 8-6. And it will be 11-4 for Georgia State. All right. Our next broadcast is coming up next Saturday. It'll be the final game. It'll be sophomore day, and it will be against Southern Crescent Tech at 3 o'clock here at the Corral. For everybody here at Georgia Highlands College, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time right here on the Chargers Sports Network.